EAC, and it was actually a competitive that you level up, and I was like 100 points short or something like that, and it's a Sand King with two pairs of sunglasses. I was like, deal with it, Sand King.
Okay. I think the best emote as we're in pause is actually the ones you win for Battle Cup.
Oh, okay. Okay,
The
fair
BC
enough.
Frog.
I like the Merlini Zeus one. That one's pretty good.
Okay. Alright, we're back in, guys.
Alright, we've got some Dota 2 for you.
Let's get moving.
Don't jinx it. Mineski just gonna grab this bottom rune. As wards did get planted there towards the tail end, so Fnatic with the defensive ward. They are gonna run the Weaver safe lane. That puts Ohio into the off lane. On the Darkseer, AU roaming about. Do see already a sentry planted to clear out that spawn box. But it will miss the actual obs, located a bit to the south.
So if they put this Ogre bottom, AU is just going to kind of follow him around. He doesn't have kill potential against the Ogre, but he has more incentive to go on the next Assassin. So in this position, you'll help Demon trade more effectively, and it's actually the Ogre that's more out of position now.
I think this is where First Blood might set up here. AU's already in position, but...
There's the sleep.
Okay.
Stun being held. RR, just the threat of that 3-hero stun going to prevent Fnatic from chasing any further.
Yeah, in the meantime, Crystal Main's actually jungling, it looks like, from the Secret Shop Park camp. So killing off a Satyr there, setting herself up pretty nicely, and then she'll deliver the ODs itself so that they don't have to risk the courier.
What a faithful and loyal support. Meanwhile, bottom lane, RR though, he's already committed his stun. He is not nearly as tanky as Jules, but a decent body block there. Trying to keep him alive. Oh, Salve does get cancelled though. That's gonna hurt.
And that's the hero you want to go on. Like, Ogre is absolutely not the target. He's got
Second Salve gets cancelled.
Really? RR, please.
The lane's done. Well, maybe not. Like, Bounty needs to go for some pulls to get the creep equilibrium back, but...
Alright, maybe it was a trap in the end as Demon moves in. They're gonna juggle that out. First blood. Don't tell me RR gets it.
He does?
One more auto attack. He scores. What? This lane is
All
a
right.
complete train wreck of Dota 2 action right now.
They're gonna get a kill back.
It seems it seems the pause has completely scrambled the brains of all the players in this bottom lane.
Yeah, that's the thing though. If you go level 1 Nightmare, you have very limited potential to actually trade as a Bane. So he was able to be killed off so easily, and I love the way they juggled the Nightmare to guarantee that Impale would connect.
Yeah, that was a nice play. I mean, just sloppy play all around in this bottom lane though, with the double salve cancel, the unnecessary overextension by the Bane, Mineski making the most of it. And now they bring the CM into position. They do have the dust on Jules.
I feel like if you know the Bounty Hunter is going to stay bottom, you just keep doing your jungle thing.
Uh-oh. Speaking of awkward, Raging Potato, he's already committed the Astral. Mushi's just going to move in on this.
Nice.
AU does have the Orb of Venom and secures the kill.
Level 2 Shuriken Toss. Normally you don't see it too much because your mana pool is very pressured by constant Shadow Wall. You see more Janatas.
But this spell has gotten a lot of buffs. 150 damage at level 1, just devastating.
That's no joke, and definitely secured the kill there.
No, they definitely would have done it without that, but even still, it's like it's has that extra burst potential that a lot of teams won't see coming. So it's definitely has its value and its place, but in this case, he's without that mana pool going to have to suicide and come back up on the map. I wonder actually if he's going to be hunting the CM from now on, or continue to put pressure on the OD.
Uh-oh, Miracle. Almost catches Ohio out there. This is level 2 Surge though, so he's got enough time to run into him for a little while and then still make it out. Could have gone for an open wounds kill otherwise.
The fact that Miracle's going up against double Iron Shell, he's in the lane. He's doing okay. He's keeping up with the CS. I'm super impressed.
Yeah, obviously Rage is decent against that, but it's still a pretty long cooldown.
Yeah.
It has held on to it for now. Gets the Qualifier Blade for some extra last hitting. Meanwhile in the mid lane, taking a look at Mushi versus Mr. Bimbo. Seems Mushi getting a slight upper hand, but pretty even lane so far, despite that first blood. And also Ninja Boogie just trying to jungle while AU is happily sucking up his experience.
Still going to be a level 3 Crystal Maiden, and that's going to be a pretty good spot for her to help out her team as a whole. If she goes for 1-1, if she goes for, I've seen 0-1-2, where you can really get a lot of mana for this team.
Rune fight bottom. Jules gonna get Nightmare.
I mean, is this really the hero you want to try to kill?
I mean, if they had a double damage or something, maybe they'd have a chance.
Jules is just laughing. Oh, the third hero comes in. Now he's not laughing.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Tots? They don't even need it. They're gonna give it to the core. Or not. AU takes it.
Or we're gonna tick for the win. But
yeah, fast start for the Bounty Hunter here.
He also even got the beginning bounty room of the game. Something that will accelerate forward. We're gonna see arcane boots real fast on the bounty.
Yeah, he's top 5 in net worth. Almost top 4.
Yeah.
They're going to plant down a sentry here. And Fnatic maybe thinking about a maneuver in, and they are going to isolate RR. They have an observer ward, and they know nobody's really nearby. The Carapace will get procced. Ninja.G now getting into position, turns it around a bit with the Nova. Working onto AU, can the Ogre get in range to nuke him down? He will Fire Blast it, but the big dive onto RR, heavy commitment. They'll get the kill, a 1-for-1 bounty for the Knicks. But now, Ninja.G chasing him out. Jules does have a Dust available. Raven, though, already with a level 2 Sakuchi, not the easiest kill. And Demon worms his way through the trees. While meanwhile, Ohio being chased out by Miracle. If he can just get in range for that open wounds.
He still sees him. He's still going to stay on top of him. And
how is Miracle winning this lane?
Very close. No, he's not. He's CS's disadvantage. He's just getting more harassment and when the Iron Shells on the creeps.
I mean, normally you see this matchup, you just see like a Lifestealer behind his tier 1 tower with no HP whatsoever. And the reason that Darkseer is winning the matchup is because he's like jungling the small camps, but I mean, if you look at net worth, they're pretty even.
Yeah, and it just goes to show that Miracle is able to mostly focus on pressuring the Darkseer himself rather than worrying about when the creeps are Iron Shelled. Because like level 1 Iron Shell, you can let it do its thing. You're not denying the creeps, but if you stay off the wave, you're not really taking much damage either. So I think it's actually been really good for Miracle overall, and he's going to be able to take that into like some good Infest ganks. The Infest was actually what created the point of leverage he had there, where he had to actually force the Darkseer back.
Yeah, now he's up about 400 net worth already and leading in CS. Great position here to take over. OD just continue to farm mid. Do you see for Mushi, he grabs the Lightstone. No Ancient stacks yet though. Haven't seen the supports really make much time or space for that. Ooh, they do get eyes on Ninja.G.
Oh, that's a kill,
Yeah,
right?
Crystal Maiden. Hey, babe.
Well, he's gonna get the Frostbite down on Mushi, but it's still gonna be a lot of damage coming in, and yeah, it should just be...
He should have get one more auto attack.
Astro? No, on cooldown,
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Nice pick off there. And they are going to make their move onto Raven, and he just Sakuchi'd for this. They have the Dust, but...
If Raven dies in this lane, he's made a horrible mistake. He might be like losing some CS to the Ogre, but he should never, ever die to an Ogre at this stage.
And not yet level 6, though, so... Maybe can try and find that kill if he's out of position. They're a bit lacking on the burst damage here.
Yeah, it's just
so
like
they have the Vendetta.
Shukuchi, like Dust versus Shukuchi is pretty pointless because like he's always going to be able to keep his distance, and it's just it's not the kill generator you're looking for. Bounty Hunter is vulnerable, but
top lane?
No shoot.
Oh, Miracle, the Spidey senses, sees them running in and quickly responds with a rage, and now see you later, guys. Into the creep, pops right out. Fnatic, a whole lot of wasted time there, and not accomplishing much with this. They're going to search.
Trying to go to CM Ninja.G. He's going to get Janata. Toss is available.
He tanks the tower. He's doing a lot of damage. Shuriken secures the kill, but does he make it out? Jules is there with the Dust. And down he goes. So 1-for-1. The CM.
Oh, more.
Dead, and Demon could be next. He plants down a ward. He jukes in the trees. Has no TP. No way out. Miracle's going to collect this one. We'll see if he gets the last hit, though. And it will go to the Lifestealer. So a fast armlet likely in the works.
Yeah, so for me, this game comes down to movement. Like, if you're able to catch the enemy off guard, then you're going to be able to have a huge advantage because none of Dire's heroes really move too quickly. Like, the Nyx Assassin, when he gets his Blink Dagger, when he's in Vendetta, is pretty good for it, but otherwise you're relying like on bloodlust movement speed and you're walking to things. So the fact of the matter is, if Lifesteal has a good start, gets his phase, and maybe even considers S&Y this game, he's going to be able to do a lot more than if he's just kind of walking around with his armlet and just hoping for somebody to walk in his range.
Now they have started to stack the Ancients here for Mr. Mushi. This will be the engine for additional farm, but now they move on to Raging Potato, mid lane, trying to dive. Good illusion blocking there. And Fnatic just spending so much time ganking while Mew on the top lane. Miracle will end up going down. Ohio's going to find himself a double kill, maybe on Ninja.G. Iron Shell on the creep. Nope, barely making it away, but Demon hot on the trail. They can search him in. That should be a twofer, and it is. Miracle down, Ohio laughing his way to the bank. Great play there.
What level was the Darkseer before that? Okay, so he definitely had reason to pick up the Wall Replica at this point in the game. Once you're like level 8, then you definitely could say, okay, this is pretty high value. Used to be that spell was really bad at level 1, but now it's definitely one of those points. You're considering it 6 and guaranteeing by 8.
I gotta say, I'm very favoring Fnatic's position right now. They are getting away with a much weaker dual support in the early game in the form of Bounty Hunter and a Bane. Alright, Bane's good. Bounty Hunter not so much. But they're getting away with it. TA gets picked off mid. But I think once track comes on, I think Fnatic is really going to be hitting their strides. They have the natural counter in terms of the Weaver versus Lifestealer matchup. So I'm feeling like Fnatic's going to take this game unless something drastic
it's not in a
changes.
vacuum though. You have OD who's quite good against Weaver.
Sure.
You have the Nyx who can shut him down. They do at least have a stun from the Ogre.
It's not clear cut, but Fnatic's definitely advantage in my book.
Well, certainly when it comes to the grass they are. That said, with the TA dying, will slow down their ability to farm those Ancients. They do manage to take the tier 1 top though. That goes to Raven. Already working towards what looks like a Lincoln Sphere. OD with the bounty rune, so nothing too big there.
I'm curious if Mineski are actually going to be able to take advantage of the spell spam factor. They have the benefit of both the Crystal Maiden's Arcane aura as well as the Essence aura from the OD, so they have a lot of mana to work with, but I mean, maybe the Nyx doesn't have to go as heavy into intelligence items and just does his Blink Axe type thing, but in general I don't really feel like it changes the builds, and it doesn't really enable that many more spells unless they play more actively, unless they like continuously push a single lane.
Well, the real winner of this laning stage has certainly been Ohio. Mech is nearly done at 11 minutes, despite almost dying once to the Lifestealer.
I mean, look at the net worth. Like, Mushi is working towards the Ancient stacks. That's going to push him up. Weaver's doing fine. Despite the well played of Miracle on the top lane, he's falling behind. He's got 2k in bank, but he's not buying anything. Is there, like, some different item that we're going to see? Miracle on the bottom lane, dropping pretty low, has to pop Infest to save himself.
Oh, RR just a bit late here. He was making a move towards Mushi. He wanted to try and contest him, farming those Ancients. While meanwhile, top lane, Raging Potato caught up by the Fiend Script. He will end up going down.
Yeah.
Had the Astral and the stick charges. Didn't use either. Feels like he could have lived there with stick and the Astral.
Ayo walking into the Sentry Ward. Maybe Ninja Boo could get off a bite. Yeah, it could be a kill. They definitely have vision. Frostbite.
So they have detection though. They are going to stun him, and he's almost dead. Carapace, the Iron Shell will proc it, but he's... Oh, wow.
Get out
Takes
of
away
here.
the dust. Oh, such a commitment just to kill off the bounty.
Yep. In fact, he gets off another track and a toss before he dies. I'd say that's worth it.
That's definitely worth it.
So a lot of space creative there. Lifestealer, yeah, like you said, banking a lot. The only item that you could really say for that much would be like a Shadow Blade, which I don't think is good at all this game. So
Is he even thinking
It's
of
gotta be
Radiance?
armlet, right?
I mean, if he armless, he has it now.
like,
Yeah, I thought he was just going to buy the whole thing at once, but I guess he is going Radiance.
But if he's going Radiance, like,
No, that would be
Weaver
ridiculous.
and TA are so good against Ancient Creeps.
There's no reason to save that much gold for like any other item in the game.
yeah, I mean,
Was he going to get a Reaver?
there's the mischance factor really does hurt the Weaver and TA, but otherwise, and
I
obviously
think it's
refraction's
Radiance
less
for,
valuable.
for
But
sure. I'd be very surprised if it's not, honestly.
But is it good, though?
Oh, it's like okay.
it depends on how well they can protect the Ancient Creep, because like Miracle himself is going to be very squishy, but the
I guess
Ancient
you
Creep
could-
is going to have some good tank to it.
I guess you could Bloodlust the Ancient.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but they don't have the best friend for that, which is the Darkseer, because you could Surge and Ion Shell them.
So at this point, it's just going to be him like walking around with the aura, kind of slowly poking at towers. Maybe you can give a frenzy buff to the OD if you have the Thunderhide, but for the most part, you really don't have a team built around this hero.
Oh, if he's not getting a Radiance, Miracle is really toying with the viewers. That's for damn
Maybe he
sure.
thinks he's playing Naga right now. Who knows?
He did go like Manta, Octarine, Radiance on Juggernaut, so
Yeah.
why not?
When did he do this?
I think I just saw a post about it today, so I assume it was actually one of the groups.
Was it in a pub or it was in one of the? Oh, it was in a match.
I believe so.
Okay.
Didn't finish the Octarine, but still.
Did he win?
Yes, yeah.
Do you think the build was what won him the game, or just the fact that he's Miracle?
I feel like it was already probably a foregone conclusion. Like you would take the build more seriously if the game was anywhere near close.
So Mushi does not rush the Deso. He goes into a blink. And he will just continue stacking and farming Ancients while the rest of the team begins to apply a little pressure bottom. And Weaver, it looks like going back for a Dragon Lance after starting the Lincolns. Or
Yeah, the Ring of Health is a really good sustained tool in the lane.
we'll see if he opts to complete it after all. The scans come out now, just searching. And he's
Yeah.
close to that relic.
All right. So
Here we go, baby.
The benefit this does have is that he doesn't really care about the Bane as much, whereas Fiend's Grip used to be like the thing that would just straight up kill him. It's now a situation where he's got the extra benefit of being inside the Nation.
Nightmare needs to be toggled, and in fact, the Fiend's Grip will get cancelled as well. Nice spike here to stop on Ohio, and everyone will reset.
They have to know Miracle's going Radiance if they've clicked on him at this point. Still no items.
For sure.
Oh, the pings come out in a flurry. He's like, hey guys, we got an unusual build.
Yeah, you get the side benefit of if you actually track the lifestealer, there's actually a buff that you can mouse over and see how much gold they're carrying. So it's not very often used. I think Radiance is probably one of the few, like knowing how close somebody is to Radiance is probably one of the few reasons you'd really need to know the gold, unless maybe the buyback gold factor they just bought out for something comes into play.
The tooltip is so like annoying to use. You have to like hover your mouse over.
Oh yeah, Lumi, you're a bounty spammer, right?
Yeah, I'm so sad. It gets nerfed every patch, you know.
Has your win rate been getting nerfed in turn?
I'm no longer 6K. That's all I need to say.
How much no longer 6K are you?
Let's table that discussion for a different day. We have Fnatic pushing a tier 1 tower mid, guys. Let's focus on that.
Tower in danger, will end up falling, and now the track comes out, almost instantly deleting it. Jaboghi slices him up with the OD hammer, counterplay, Raging Potato quickly vanishing. Mike's gonna get a secondary kill the wall. Back, not enough, they've already brought down the TA as well. Jules turning like a man, that Ogre plays with the stun, the slow, and Miracle thinks about charging forward, ends up backing off. He really wants that relic. I believe it's still coming out on the courier. And Demon will drop 2, make it 3-0.
Well, we got that Crystal Maiden, and it was a track kill, but all the same.
Oh, sorry, 3-1.
All the same, like they were just able to turn that so well with those stuns. The Nyx Assassin was so on point there. RR, he's been playing just a hell of a week. Like every game that I see Mineski play, RR is carrying the team on his shoulders from like an offlane Slaughter, just hitting every initiation. And now
are we gonna see
here on the Nyx?
So are we gonna see like a full Manta Octarine lifestealer? Is that what's gonna happen, or is this just a casual Radiance Infest Ancients to actually come to fights?
I mean, you need to build movement speed, right? Because it takes the movement speed of your base hero. So drums are helpful if you want to go back for that. SMY is not bad. But I gotta say that last fight, I really dislike Raven's choice for not porting in. They had a tier 1 tower. Weaver is one of the best heroes to port into those chaotic fights in the mid lane like that. You put the swarm on everybody, you just go pick off other heroes. I know CM died, but Weaver at this point can pick off an OD, especially after all the ability has been used. You could pick off even Lifestealer, given the build that he's going for.
Especially going Dragonlance. That's an item where you want to get involved early, not just AFK farm.
I mean, he got the tier 1 power bottom, but I think that mid fight has much greater impact in this game.
So we're gonna mostly see the aura build coming out from Miracle in full, and then the OD kind of just gets to sit behind it and build himself up to a really strong powerhouse. Like he goes Hurricane Pike, but how does he actually deal with all the physical damage? Is there like a Shiva's Guard or something under consideration there?
Yeah, they are getting a mech on the Ogre. That's okay. They have the missed chance from the Radiance. But there is a lot of bursts on Fnatic, so I agree that he will need some defensive items to withstand the onslaught.
Alright, here we go, Radiance.
He's got Ancient Granite Golem or a Thunderhide Lizard that he can choose from. Let's see
what's it gonna be. It's
Granite
Golem? Gonna be the Granite Golem.
So nice HP aura there. A lot of tankiness now for the team.
Hey guys, Daddy's home.
They actually just can't push anymore. Like they just should walk away.
I mean, they have Mel
We're
Strike.
on Miracle Cam here, guys.
They have Mel Strike and Deso soon, so I don't think this Granite Golem is that tanky.
Yeah, no, they can definitely burst it down, but in doing so, they lose so much damage that it could have been put into other heroes. So if there's a hero grouped around the Golem, then they're gonna have trouble.
Yeah.
You have to realize that the lifesteal isn't the key focus
LD
here.
stop.
He's a secondary point of...
He's bloodlusted. That's pretty
LD's
nice.
playing Attack on Titan here. He's just...
He doesn't need move speed.
But like, the main focus here is actually the OD. If the OD just gets to watch this Golem die and then say, okay, they have no damage, let's go.
You can't defeat me.
He's able to just run down the opposition. Like, he can stand target with the Hurricane Pike. He needs building intellect. And no damage.
That's dangerous, folks. They try to kill the Nyx. He gets up the Carapace.
Wait.
He survives. He goes under cover of Vendetta. Then they banish him.
Give him the toss. Give him the toss. AU.
The bug is gone and he's out of there.
Toss.
Meanwhile,
Got him.
Angry Golem is in that butt and gonna turn back and look for Mushi. With the orb coming through already, that Radiance is ticked down.
Oh my god, that refraction.
His refraction, and he just continues to maul him. A brutal slaughter here. As the Golem goes fast and furiously right into the heart of the Fnatic backlines and ushers them all away. This emboldens Raging Potato. quick little dance maneuver, bouncing back the other way, and then Sakuchiing out to freedom. But still, Nyx does go down and ends up buying back.
Yeah, but again, Mineski have the mobility problems. Like, they now have a Hurricane Pike, which is great for the OD to close the distance, but otherwise, you've got the Shikuchi away, the Surge away. The track movement speed is actually not to be understated, and it just means that Fnatic are going to be able to kind of pick and choose their battles. Mineski have a big buffer on the front line, but at the end of the day, he just kind of moves and forces the enemy to run away.
I mean, he's pretty damn scary, though. I wouldn't mess with this guy. You get at least a couple style points for this build, surely.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, like, just digging up from the archives, essentially. This was the rage when Lifestealer...
Well, Universe was trying it as an offlaner right after that change was made. Loda tried it from the safe lane. It was like, Like, it didn't really seem that strong.
But Loda tried it almost every game, right? Like
there was a phase where it was actually extremely powerful in NA pubs and stuff like that. So it actually got nerfed from
NA pubs. Everything is powerful.
Say no more, NA pubs.
But it actually got nerfed where you can't infest Ancients at the first level of your ultimate. You have to be level 11 in order to infest.
Right.
So that's where it actually was extremely prevalent in the metagame. Like when I was coaching, we were actually drafting and figuring out what to counter it with. Slardar was the main hero because you can amp damage to the Ancient, and you just take it down quickly so that the hollow shell of the Lifestealer inside is pretty easy pickings.
You know Ogre's big when he's almost as big as a bloodlusted Ancient Granite Golem. That's pretty impressive.
Every time I see Jules play Ogre, he somehow gets like Greaves 25 minutes in. And that is... you're an Ogre. I don't know how you're farming, but he's doing it.
So Fnatic trying to sneak the Roshan, but not gonna commit to it just yet. See RR sweeping around for the rear. He gets great vision right now, and they don't seem to know. He's walked next to a sentry, though, but the Golem's coming in. Reinforcements have arrived. Look for the stun. He gets it quickly on Mushi, then the Mana Burn as well to sleep on the Nyx. He carapaces it off, juggling that nicely, and then they move forward. The Golem ushers all the way. The beat pigs out in front. You can't mess with this, says Miracle. He is going to lose that Golem soon. Looks for AU, kills him off with the Radiance, and then he's going to back off for more. The track's on RR, but the chase is on for Mineski. Fnatic are forced away quickly and decisively. Lifestealer lumbers in, Demon will fall. He delays only the inevitable.
Alright.
They're just too beefy up in front,
Miracle is a god. Like, I thought this build was ass because of the way that they could take down the Ancients, but...
I appreciate your honesty, Loom.
But look, man, it's the bait just stands there. It's like, what I do, I see a Golem running at me. I can't do anything to it. And, same thing with the bounty, right? So...
It's the counter to the Bane counter.
Yeah.
It's actually a good way to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, the Fiend Script is a pretty useless spell this game. Like, it used to be like, oh, I can just get in a good position away from the stuns and get it on the net Lifestealer who has to be on the front line.
I thought they fixed the Derpy Dragon. Did that skin?
This is the non-derpy
This is the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the biggest improvement.
Oh, right.
Oh, they're gonna get one more kill here. Spike here coming out from RR, but...
It's nice up close, but it still looks overall pretty sad.
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's nice at any angles. Mushi sneaks in from the sides. He will find Raging Potato, pick up there in the OD, and they look to take the Roshan fight from here. All around the world, there's just like raining fire and Radiance Burn, but Ohio survives through it. Goes to the TP out, one more Fireball. Oh, he has to infest out to get the kill. A 2-for-1 thus far. Finally, the Enfeeble comes out from Demon on the high ground. Great positioning that wall, preventing Miracle from moving the way he would like to and cutting them off at the pass, and now he's giving away Radiance Illusion, and Mushi snatches the Aegis away, snipes that Roche, chases on. Miracle doesn't have the infest for a couple more seconds, but they will bring down Jimmy. That's 3 that have fallen. Mushi has to turn tail in 1. Raven scurries away. Man, Grand Theft Aegis by Mushi there. BKB coming soon. He is getting big and bad. And as cute as the Ancient tactics are, they are not allowing him to keep up and farm with this TA.
No, you never can farm as quickly as you could outside the Ancient. That's been a problem.
Maybe you could kill him, impale, Vendetta, it's all hit. Raging Potato coming in. Yep, they will have the vision, and...
Can they kill him a second time? Do they even try?
They have a
Green
gem.
Arrow's dead.
They have a gem that can kill Weaver.
No mana, but time lapse back just in time.
He has the stick. Full stick charges gives him a free time lapse. It's really important.
Oh, that could be a game changer. AU barely able to dodge that lost auto attack, disjoints it with the fade, and now the chase is on to CMLT. Get that
Oh my god, it throws away the whole team. What is going on? Ninja Boogie now is going to get gone.
That was straight out of Frozen, except pretty sure the main character doesn't die at the end of that movie.
What movie did you watch?
Yeah, this episode of Frozen got real dark real quick, guys.
So, It's actually the counter, the way that Weaver can survive against the OD even after he gets ultied is just have a magic stick. If you have 10 stick charges, that's 150 mana, that's your ultimate. So Arteezy, eat your heart out. Come on, stop complaining when you get to buy a stick.
I mean, he should know. He's teamed with Envy before. He should know all about the virtues of a stick. The siege will commence now. Fnatic moving in. And the golem.
It's so small without the bloodlust. Come on.
Come on, Jules, help your friend. Actually, I think Jules is bigger than the golem right now.
Alright.
Oh, Mski going in. They get the grip onto the OD and a back wall as well.
Can they finish the job, though? They bring the Raging Potato down. The Trex are spamming out. Miracle forced to turn and run. Now he's going to rage. Turns his attention back towards a BKB Mushi, who promptly blinks away. Now they commit onto Jules. He's tracked. He's low. He's not dead yet. And Miracle finds the counter kill, bringing down the Bounty Hunter. They still survive. So damn tanky on these backliners. Mineski, 1 for 1 there. They do lose the OD, but that was the 10-second BKB charge from Mushi.
Oh, tier 2 is going to fall in the mid. They're going to be killing off the OD again, which is huge. Just being able to find this fix. It really does, the lifesteal doesn't matter. Like, he is a distraction. If you put all that damage in the Ancient, you're probably wasting it because he'll just pop out, he'll just scatter away. You want to put that damage into the OD, and it's all about the positioning for Jay. If they're able to catch him in something like a Fiend's Grip, they can just end the fight right there.
Yep. There's no real way to get him out of it apart from the Nyx, right? He just has to land and impale from downtown. So I guess they are kind of in that position. Also, this build that you're working on, the Radiance build.
He is going Manta, it looks like.
I saw Josh is fine here, I think.
I just know Miracle, and I think he's going Manta.
I mean, he keeps the waves push out. Look,
I'm actually convinced he's going Manta Octane.
Okay, I mean, it puts you in a position where the game just can't be ended. Like, that's the value out of it.
Let's be fair, what's the best farming build, right? Manta Octarine is the best farming build.
We're talking about a Manta Octarine lifestealer. I just want to make sure we don't lose sight of that.
Actually,
but lowering the cooldown on Rage...
Yeah, like, what's your uptime with Octarine?
Well, I mean, you already have, I guess Infest is available more often for whatever that's worth.
Eventually, if you're extending the game that long with Manta Octarine, though, and Radiance, you're...
I don't know if he's actually getting the Octarine. I'm pretty sure he's going Manta, though.
But if you're extending it that long, then your Ancient Creep actually falls off by that point. Like,
I mean, I think the Ancient Creep's already fallen off.
Your late game isn't about the Ancient Creeps, right? That's just like an intermediate step. Your late game is just the standard Miracle Rat Dota.
So you're saying once he goes late game, Manta Octarine, like, he replaces items.
Yeah, he'll get his BOTs, he'll just constantly be cutting the creep waves. I mean, Fnatic aren't really that good at ganking him. It's only the Bane who can shut him down. But Fnatic, they are good at hitting buildings, and that's exactly what Mushi is busy doing. Miracle taking a long time to fully come online here. BKB completed on the Dark Side. These are go now, break the base items.
Yeah,
they're tired of this one.
Man, that Aegis steal by Mushi is absolutely huge. They wouldn't be this far ahead right now if that hadn't happened.
And the siege will commence. Meanwhile, just the tier 1 dropping for the side of Mineski, who bring that down top. Creep wave will be cleared out, and they move in. They get the sleep off. It's on the Jules, not the ideal target, and very tanky with the mech.
There's the blink, though. Finally, RR is able to pick up a dagger on the Nyx Assassin. This has been a key limitation of his when he went for the Midas. His mobility has been so slow for so long.
I do have to say, every time I've clicked on him, his Midas has not been on cooldown, so I'm sure that had something to do with it.
Yeah, but just the fact that the OD is the only one with any way of getting in and out of the fights has been extremely problematic for them. It just means they're kind of waddling in very projected movements, and Fnatic get to play around it. Now Mineski actually might be able to take a fight on their terms.
Yeah, normally I would say go for the Axe because you need more base defense given what Fnatic's throwing at you, but he is the best way to cancel that Fiend's Grip. We keep talking about Fiend's Grip is such a big part of shutting down that OD, so the Blink, normally a very offensive item, can help the OD survive in that long convoluted chain. RR looking for some picks. But I think at this point, Fnatic is, grouping us 4 or 5, so it's going to be hard for him to find anything.
Alright guys, 2100 gold, and it's an ultimate orb. It's a Manta style for Miracle.
Look, he just want to be playing Naga, and nobody's drafting.
I mean, they first phase banned it, man. That doesn't feel very good. If he can make this work, I'll be very impressed.
Well, it's not so bad, right, so far?
It's much less on him right now, though, than...
I mean, there's so much money invested in him. Like, the CM's really useless at this point. And Nyx is underfarmed. They're getting BKBs, which makes the Nyx very underwhelming, so... Yeah, I feel like you have to talk this much about Miracle because the game is going to be on him. OD's not carrying this by himself.
I feel like it's designed for him to do so. So in this position, you know that it's going to be the lifestealer that can't actually walk around in his normal form. He can send the illusions out, he can send the ancient creep out, but if he's just typical plain old lifestealer, that he's just going to die to the TA in like 3 seconds. So
and there's also a big nombo between your Manta style. Like you have to pop out your ancients to use a Manta, right? And then you have to find another new ancient to pop back in. I don't know.
It's really weird.
We'll find out soon enough, but for now, they still work on this tier 1 mid, or bottom. Tier 1 mid also standing, I should say.
All right.
Fnatic just pushing in all the lanes. They continue to accelerate their farm advantage.
The Black Dragon smoked up though. Here comes Mineski. He looks so derpy, especially with that music in the background.
Cracks in Dire's top tower?
I just want a little Attack on Titan music to brighten up my day.
Oh, scan.
Beautiful scan. Coming in hot though, this ancient Black Dragon with 418 move speed just rushes forward straight onto Mushi. Hey buddy.
Why are they even here? Why do they defend this bottom tier 1? It's so easy to flank. It's so easy to get in this kind of a position.
Well, they do have some pretty big items. Tower gets denied. They're looking for the turnaround. Ohio with the BKB. The Derp Dragon comfortably floating about.
Oh, Raven's in the back. Do they save Gem? They have Gem?
Very tanky, difficult to kill though. Now the BKB starts to come out. The quick rip, the back as well. Raging Potato not dead just yet. Self-banished to delay what looks like the inevitable. While Jules gets cleaned up, not finished off though. TP away on him. Raging Potato not so lucky.
The Dragon's being slayed, man. He's trying to run, but there's 4-5.
How to train your dragon.
All right, where the hell?
Quick way.
No, but if I still get
And it gets one. And that's it. Gem down. Miracle fans around the world shed a single tear that Naga was banned.
So, is the Bane have Ether Lens or something? Because that was an incredible Fiend's Grip coming out from Jimmy. Able to extend that. No, just goes in, has Ghost if it's relevant, but yeah, is able to just stick to this OD for a good 3 or 4 seconds with the Fiend's Grip, but that's all you need. That's all the time the TA needs to be able to just tear them apart, and I feel like the meme build is just not going to be cutting it.
Meme build. Oh, no mercy on poor Miracle here.
I mean, what else can I call it? Like,
if he went for the regular lifesteal build, like would it work? You just get gripped every fight, right?
yeah, but at least the OD's not getting gripped.
I don't know.
Instead, you have 2 worthless carries.
I say the OD being gripped is probably on OD's part, position-wise, I guess.
That's why I thought there might be an Ether Lens or something, but yeah, they just literally don't have the stuns to back him up.
OD's building Lincolns. I think as awkward as this build seems, it's a correct choice.
I mean, they have Bounty Hunter. Just track him.
Yeah, I mean, still, you gotta...
There is no correct choice. I think that's the... There's just not a great counter to the grip, aside from the OD Vanish, which, of course, if he's gripped, he won't be using.
So I guess you go back to what Andy said about Lifestealer, garbage hero, second pick.
I think this is more a garbage build kind of game.
It got drafted against. That's the bottom line, is you pick it up as a second pick, and then they're like, oh, we can hit Templar Assassin and Bane phase 2, and there's very little you can do.
Is this the iPhone 7 build? You know, you just come in without the headphone jack and things go wrong.
The iPhone 7 build.
I mean, it's pretty garbage, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the iPhone 7 is pretty garbage, but don't tell that to Greg.
Does he have one?
So he bought the iPhone 7, and then he was having a really shitty day, and then he wanted to plug in like a pair of headphones to the iPhone 7,
dude, I'm sorry.
but he doesn't have the adapter so that you can actually use like a normal headphone jack because it's a freaking worthless piece of hot garbage that costs $900. And then he just lost it. He's like, God damn it! It's like, serves you right for getting an iPhone 7. Greg was not happy with me the rest of that day.
Well, I wonder if Mineski fans out there are happy at this moment.
I mean, probably not.
It's what first game of best of 3. We have a long series ahead, and I think that Mineski definitely have the potential to at least bring 1 win under their belt here. But
hey, don't count them out yet. Octarine's not here.
I don't think the series is over. This game is just not looking good. They could come back.
Yeah, Miracle.
It's pretty damn unlikely.
Go to the side shop, buy that point booster. Let's go. You go all in with this build, right?
Sure, you can, but I don't think it's going to be the game changer they need. All it does is push out lanes.
You know what Fnatic should be doing? Should be just warding their ancient camps.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah.
That definitely has the potential to work. But like,
defense of the ancients takes on a whole new meaning. And it's not defend your stacks, it's just deny theirs.
It's just that at this point they're actually not even threatened by the ancient creep. But Thunderhide maybe, but like the other two, whatever.
What is Raging Potato doing?
Not too sure.
Getting deleted. Mushi with the Daedalus.
Like, I guess he's trying to get any farm at all while the Lifestealer soaks it up, pushing out with Mantas and Radiance and all this stuff. Like, you realize that when you're playing next to a Naga,
God.
or a faux Naga, that your other cores don't get any farm at all.
Mushi just like 3-shotted this Ancient Death Divide. Alright.
Well, RR. Nice blink stun and
that's
might
good
pay
hit.
for it. Here comes the creep. It's almost dead already. Mushi with the quick delete on the Ogre. Miracle. Unable to finish anyone off. Fencing around.
That's just racks, I think.
You pop that Manta. Start defending. I can't do this.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't see this going his way. He's hanging on to the Manta for now.
It looked good 20 minutes in, and then you're like,
And then you realize that all they have to do is kill the OD, and then you have nothing.
Dire's bottom tower is falling.
Fnatic with the slow siege. Nice little chip action from Raven.
Like, I can really see this working in a pub, where like they either get too caught up in the distraction of the Ancient Creep that they let the OD do his thing, or they don't really know how to penetrate it. But in this case, Fnatic have a very clear game plan. They were like, okay, well, we'll just keep our distance from the Lifestealer, focus on the OD, and when he's down, there's very limited damage coming out.
That's a sad little dog.
alright, it's up to 2k now. Only 3k more to go for the Octomeme.
You know, the other thing is, it also just doesn't feel like OD's a hero this game. That's definitely not helping. Generally where we see Lifestealer excel is not when he's like asked to be a hard carry, but when it's like a true dual core, and they have that on paper, but just not in practice. And I also don't feel like Nyx is the best vehicle by any means. His way of initiating is generally walking in invis, getting the Vendetta Hill off, then stunning and carapacing. And
Well, he has the blink now. But
you don't want to, like, Lifestealer is inside a creep. He's not coming in that way. So.
yeah, I don't think we actually seen a Nyx Infest at all.
No, he's not been Sunday Assassin.
It's just a different playstyle, I guess. Raven.
Oh, actually,
Good
the
Bennett.
Bane is very far forward. Jimmy might
But
be
look
just
for the
killed
counterplay coming from Ohio. BKB at the ready. And the quick Hurricane Pike Jules. Nice Ghost Scepter.
Yep.
And the devastating, infested melee creep.
You
Just sends up in the field of
You should
battle.
bloodlust that thing so he can walk around.
Miracle is now going for special commando tactics here. No one will ever see this coming.
Neither will we.
And no one cares if it's coming. That's probably the reality.
I like the combo they're going with though. The track plus the Hurricane Pike. As long as you're in Hurricane Pike range, you have that.
You always
vision,
get the attacks off.
and
yeah.
you always get all 4 attacks. So with a crit, a Daedalus, you actually might be able to just kill somebody with that. It's a little like gamey, but it definitely can just give you a free kill.
Working on Raven here, multicast.
Okay.
Good stun follow-up, but he has BKB and Aegis.
Time lapse.
They would love to pop it.
Oh! Calculated 3154. Now it's gonna be Raging Predator charging forward. That creep commando going up, trying to catch as many as possible. They get Demon as well.
And they're looking for more. They want a little piece of Ohio. They get him with the stun for the Carapace. Make it 3. They're gonna fight Mushi as well. No teleport scroll. Fnatic just falling apart. If Miracle can just close the gap, get inside of Radiance, burn Radiance. They do it. The refraction is gone. He has the 4 step.
Okay.
He actually has just 2 ticks left. I think Mushi gets out of here.
He's got
and
blink. He's blink.
But still, that
Makes
was
it-
such a disaster.
What's happening?
The Weaver Aegis couldn't have been more perfectly timed for Mineski. They just
And he
blow
had
him
the
up.
BKB. He didn't get it off. Just everything going.
I mean, he thought he had Aegis. He didn't need a BKB for that one, right?
Yeah, he was hitting time lapse when it all went wrong. He just got stunned perfectly at the right moments, and then the nukes came out.
Well,
All right.
that's one way to turn the game around.
Do you think they just get 2 tower off of this, or did they get more?
No, they're up in 10. I don't think you can go high ground.
All right, LD. He's up to 4,500 gold after this tower. Is it
Octarine time.
Or you think something like AC would be better?
I mean,
They need armor badly, so
I don't actually think you get Octarine, to be honest, but given Miracle's penchant for the build, I suppose it wouldn't be a surprise.
Does Octarine Core reduce the cooldown of the Ancients you're infesting? So you get faster frenzies?
Oh, great.
Does it?
There's only one hero worth frenzying. Why do you need it to be faster?
Well, it's more often. You just give them like a permanent 75 attack speed boost.
Yeah, and then your other hero, who's the most farmed, is just sitting inside an ancient creep doing nothing.
That's been
I
the
want-
game,
okay,
man.
I
Have
want-
you been watching this
I
guy?
want to believe.
No, seriously though, what is the win condition for Mineski? Like, how do they win? Is it Lifestealer doing damage?
6-slotted OD with Moonshard. Lifestealer, yes, he's got to be out of the creep.
Okay, so then he should be able AC.
They need to just have an intervention at this point. It's like, Lifestealer, I know you like the ancient.
Come out, Miracle.
Miracle.
It's okay. It's safe now. Good boy.
We need you. So yeah, Assault Karats I think is the progression that you need because it gives you the armor for your entire team and it allows them to actually get out and do something.
Oh, he is saving up a lot of gold. Oh, okay, Butterfly.
Okay.
I like Butterfly versus those heroes. I mean, it's not a shotgun lifestealer, I would hope.
I mean, it's so easy for Templar
This
to
is gonna go on Reddit
double-
as the guess what build this
Double infest. Are we gonna see the Octarine double infest shotgun lifestealer?
Have you seen those posts where it's like
Dagon 5?
2K MMR?
Yeah,
guess what hero built this? It's like a
Oh
brood
my
about
god,
to
he's
drop
going
this shit.
shotgun! He is going shotgun! He's going for the double infest shotgun lifestealer. So how much damage does that do? It's what, 400?
Like, no damage. Infest doesn't do much.
No, because you get double infest. Like you pop out, you pop back in, you pop out again. But I guess you can't use the shotgun until you come out, though.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
halfway through.
But
But I want to see this on Reddit now.
I was actually joking when I saw the butterfly, the eagle saw him. But I guess he's
This is a defensive shotgun, right? Like he's using it on the OD.
You save the OD to life whenever he's brain zapped or caught in the
it's a
feed script.
guaranteed shotgun. There's no way he doesn't get it off. This is a quick draw.
This is ridiculous. Like, guess this hero, and he's got a Banta, Radiance, Ethereal Blade.
I hope Mineski wins. I want this to work so badly now.
New meta.
I mean, the Raxus are still up. Like, it's fine.
New meta, best meta. Let's go.
All right. Well, they do have an ogre.
Yeah.
You know, Nyx's Mana Burn is actually not really a thing this game, so never mind that.
Well, okay. Realistically,
Darkseer here.
Templar Assassin is already peaking, right? She's gonna start scaling down when the supports are picking up Ghost Scepters. She doesn't have free kills on anybody.
I mean, I do think Mineski has, like, in a vacuum, probably the better late game with the Nyx OD.
Right.
Like,
Well, but here's the thing. OD's getting. Look at these items. Lincoln's BKB. We are casting a Pinoy Dota. Like that's
And the
10k.
Shivas too.
10k net worth on like not damage.
But the Shivas will be plenty for him. Like, he'll get the intelligence, he'll get the armor he needs.
uh-oh, Mushi. They
And
want to
actually-
make...
but he
I
can just
think
blink out.
They need more than two.
If he opens with Vendetta, he blinks. So you have to open with the Impale.
They could open with a shotgun.
Yes, that's how you do it.
That's how you get.
This...
You
God,
have no idea what lurks within.
Golem Gods is packing heat.
Well, I don't think they know, right? I don't think they know that.
This,
that he has a shotgun.
this hunchback has a little more up his sleeve than you might expect.
The entire thing is just a veil to obscure inventories.
And he will be getting ye gone.
Pros are just so
Not
obsessed
the other
with
way
checking
around.
items, and then you realize that you can't check creeps.
That's the next... That's like a Lumi level, next level.
He's got like rapiers. You have no idea.
That's so next level. To quote Lumi, that is so next level, it's previous level. I think that statement's never been more true.
Oh my god. So let's guess what he's building next.
Dagon 5.
I mean, you go heart, right?
Yeah,
more
more damage.
stats. Or does that make no sense?
I mean, you got an E-Blade, so it goes based on your strength. Let's go.
It's got to be more damage with the Dagon, right?
Look, every time we guess an item, it's been wrong. So
Veil of Discord. Let's fucking go. All right.
instead of breaking smokes, you know.
If the OD does get the Shivas, then like they actually in a point to fight no matter what. Like I feel like finally he'll be able to tank up a bit. And you can even use that E-Blade defensively. I would actually feel really good about their engagement potential as long as they actually can initiate with the Nyx and break that feed script.
All right, we're gonna see the Roche. I mean, if he gets Aegis on OD, this
Game turns around real quick. And a lot of that gold on Fnatic is a bit
No,
deceptive.
they have to contest this, and they will.
Roshi moving in, drops the trap. It's a very slow Roshan. And out in front is
God.
the Vanguard. Miracle, he pops right out, gets an insta-grip. But there's the Nyx initiation. BKB just comes through. Miracle, almost dead. Not just yet, has the shotgun at the ready. Where is he gonna go? He pops inside his buddy, the Ogre McGee, and he says, get me the hell away. I'm trying. But he's very, very slow. The OD ult comes out. It's not enough. Raging Potato, left alone. Gonna fall, barely surviving his AU, and now on the Ninja Bogey Jules. Ooh, Ghost after TP. It's a 2-for-1. What are you doing? I can't believe this!
What happened?
Oh,
How can you do that? Alright, we're done. We're done. Like, what is that play? Like that.
Trust me, this tower deserves just as much help as fun. Radiant's top
Like the
tower
TP
is
was
under
almost done.
All right, we're back. The game's not over yet. It just feels that way.
It will be
I
over.
think it should be.
Like,
at this
give
point.
me 10 more seconds, and this base will look like America after an election. Like, Desolator, Weaver, we're going in.
This is quite a game. That is for damn sure. And now Mineski gonna have that one last stand. Go step against Pop. Mushi going back for objectives, and he will take down the melee here.
Oh, they lost in the melee. Okay.
Well, that's more to come for sure. The Aegis is not going to time out this time without their planning. They're going to most likely just go for the mid lane next, and there's I think nothing at this point. Like unless Mineski suddenly reverse 180 degrees what they've been doing and playing this entire game, and we're seeing Jay again like all by himself far forward.
Well, actually, he does have some backup, but Ohio has the BKB.
Yep, he's good.
They do force it out. It doesn't really matter if your charge gets low, I feel, with the Darkseer. Just need the one BKB, 5 seconds. Should be enough. So, first Rex down, mid exposed already.
Do you see a Lifestealer icon on the minimap when he's in the creep? No, right?
No, you just see a
Yo,
dot,
that's the next
red
level
dot.
split push. You don't see it coming.
Just stop.
I'm trying to find a way anyway.
It's the Ogre, honestly, I think the Ogre Axe is their best shot.
Certainly.
They need some shotgun combos, and that is, the ding 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 is their combo back into this game.
I think you go for the Bane if you ever can. I mean, I don't know what the Bane has in terms of mobility.
I mean, that was, like, in fairness to Mineski, that's like the most disastrous way for the fight to start, is for Miracle to get gripped in a position where they can see the Nyx coming, so they all get their BKBs off, and then a great Darkseer wall when they all scramble to defend him, so... You imagine if the fight isn't starting that way, maybe it's different, but the creeps are just not durable, guys.
Yeah,
They
one
just
creep,
die
and
so
that
fast.
creep is 3-shotable easily.
What is the tankiest Ancients?
I mean, they're
At this point, they're all
the same.
They just have such low armor.
Here's the plan, right?
Oh,
Here's the plan.
Jules! He wants that egg, and he ain't gonna get it.
Alright, this is where somebody buys a Solar Crest and you just pop it in the Ancients.
I mean, yeah, the Radiance hasn't really... I've seen a couple misses on the creep, but it's not been that much. End of the day, though, I'm looking at...
Oh, did they get Raven?
I can't imagine.
He's
so.
got
Lincoln's,
BKB,
Butterfly.
Lincoln's, Aegis.
Maybe the Aegis will time out. Who knows?
Actually, I'm just gonna go check that. Oh, we don't have a clock because
you rage quit.
I got disconnected from the game.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well done.
that's how it went.
I lagged. Okay, guys.
We had to reset the router.
Yeah, I had to reset the router.
Thanks, Rob.
I can confirm it was made in China. Rob's like, what?
All right.
Rob's brain is jelly after this game, and I can't say it. Here comes the stun, well placed by RR. And they are just going to continue the siege. Mushi, by the way, has a mood chart eaten on top of all these items. That is a very stacked TA. Mineski losing a second melee Rax. The end time's upon them.
Okay, here comes Thunderhide. What's up, guys?
Thunderhide's amazing, by the way. That active, like, the best in the game, but all the same. For 75 attacks for the OD is no joke. It's like a free moon shard, but at the same time, you're pretty limited in survival right now.
RR! You really wanted that stun. Meanwhile, Dire Courier does get sniped. It was not carrying a whole lot. I don't believe.
600 gold, not
Yeah,
really.
nothing too important.
But end of the day, it's probably the recipe for a Shiva's Guard, which he's not getting now. The OD is going to be sitting without that for the Courier's death.
Yeah, it is the Shivas. So Mineski hang on against all odds. It's the Thunderhide in front. He leads the charge. It's a rather slow charge.
Yeah.
But he gores those creeps down.
His scales are looking a little less durable, though. It's not the armor class he's looking for.
His weight class is a bit deceiving. This is truly one of those cases of the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And he runs like a scared Triceratops back to his base.
I wonder, like a Templar Assassin Monster Hunter crossover. You just kill off these Triceratops, you take their horns and build something out of them. I don't know.
Aegis reclaimed, this time not in disastrous fashion. Fnatic probably breathing a sigh of relief that they don't have to worry about that happening again. Can't mistime the Aegis expiring when it's already gone. I guess the good news for Mineski is they're running out of item slots here on the carries.
I mean,
On the opposing carrier.
Miracle's game plan to extend the game and make it last way too long. We'll see actually what that comes of it, as they do get the Ags on the Ogre. Hopefully soon the Shiva's Guard on the OD. And you really just have to go for one big wombo combo. Like, his overall game plan before was, hey, I can just run in the Ancient Creep at the Bane and find him out, and then guys can just nuke him down real quick. Well, that hasn't worked out once this game, and now the Ancient is two-shottable. So it's pretty awkward.
Oh my god, the Ancient is dying to creeps.
They can't even fight the creeps anymore. How is he ever going to fight that TA? I guess we'll have to see if he's got something still cooking. Plate mail now picked up.
Yeah, he's going for the AC, but it's still going to be a long time coming.
Come on, RR.
Yeah,
Be a jerk. Yes. Yes.
Chi is going to remain on the Weaver, so if they give him even just like a fraction of a second to survive, he's going to be able to go full HP one way or another.
And Fnatic just biding their time here. Do we see a full wait for the next Roche at this point? The clock's totally broken.
So the timer is going to be up in about a minute and a half.
The clock's not good on me, so you can look over.
Alright.
So it can be up in 1 to 4 minutes, essentially.
I mean, there's no need to wait, I think. They still have cheese on the Weaver. They could slowly poke and prod it.
Unless you're getting like X4 multicast times 2.
I mean, have BKB on everybody. Even like Ogre is not going to do that much. Oh, this is a wraparound play on the bottom side.
Oh, this is sick, actually.
Courier flying by.
Oh, gotta get that Shiva's Guard.
Oh, Mushi's going for it.
He's actually fine. He's gonna get the item finally.
Oh no, he's gonna get it on the way back.
Is he? Okay. Hex actually.
Mushi.
Oh, I like
but
this.
did they see him? No, that's sorry, that's a Fnatic thing.
Hex is the game-winning item here.
It can be, but Shiva's is, I think, more reliable.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a sick trap, but they had pop out the trees, they jumped right on Fidget Boogie, and they can't even get the Crystal Maiden yet. Now in comes the OD from the rear, Hammer gets dropped, slamming down one, looking for a bit more. This is gonna force an instant buyback for Mushi. If he dies again, Mineski could still come back. Raven working at Raging Potato, self-banished, BKB down. They're not over just yet. A Miracle, he gets onto Mushi. Mushi's gotta turn and run. He's afraid of this shotgun lifestealer. He knows a death here could be the end, but on the backside of the fight, elsewhere, the Dome has to get the OD kill. He gets back to safety. Ohio very low. Joel's trying to man up against Mushi. That's not going to happen, but Ghost Scepter could be your ticket to freedom here. Buyback not available on the OD, though. The Nyx Assassin has it. Miracle running and wants to save his lumbering oaf of a friend, and RR now chases out Mushi.
Oh,
gotta
Joel's
get that TA. Can he get the kill? This would be so big. No BKB. No easy way out, but he could just turn and slaughter him. See ya!
Oh boy.
Mushi living up to the old M-God title there with a quick decapitation. Gem on the floor. Raven will scoop that right up. Miracle already packing his own.
The Weaver actually chased the OD all the way to his fountain. He dies to a Gemini attack out there. He actually like self-imprisoned at the steps, and it's just like so close to getting out after all that because he got Lincoln's ×2, but
no multicast. They're gonna try to blow. Nah, he's fine.
Raven has the BKB in a second. He's gonna turn with the time lapse. BKB comes out. Crystal Maiden ult. Just zoning the rest back with that BKB and a quick little auto attack. Blinking away. Tries to deal with these bugs, and Joel's meanwhile gonna
get all his mana. He only has unrefined
really
fire
worked
left
down. This Ninja Boogie has to run the other direction. AU gonna chase him out. Demon on the hunt with the quick 4-staff forward. Can't quite get in range, but the Rex, they will fall. That's 2. Can they get the Megas? Bottom lane fully completed now as well, and Mushi looking to strut up. He blinks in, and Miracle goes right to work with the Rage, and then he rages into a grip. Demon was not fooled by that Manta whatsoever, but Fnatic don't really want to risk it with the buyback already having been expended on the TA.
Still massive Rackets advantage for Fnatic here, and it looks like they're finally going to be able to be on the verge of closing out this first game in the best of 3.
But this is only game 1, guys.
Don't let it stop, man. Give me more of this. Having too much fun.
I could have another 50 minutes of this.
Yeah.
But just think of the pubs, man. The longer this goes on,
that only happens,
the more we're going to see it.
That only happens when the build works. I would not classify this as working just yet.
Maybe they make a comeback. Who knows?
I said just yet. I didn't say ever.
No, I think Fnatic have to like just do something stupid, like wander around by themselves and get hexed and
Like a
killed
Mushi dieback would be a pretty boneheaded way to throw this game.
Yeah, he'd have to be all by himself, I think.
But the thing is, Mineski are so bad at killing buildings. Like,
No, they got AC on lifesteal though. It's fine.
it's still it's about one of the
These
worst
items, dude.
building killing.
I can't even look at this inventory.
You can bloodlust
Dude,
it.
this could be like an Abyssal Blade, like heart at this point. Even the Mantis, ugh.
Look, let's just say the man is creative.
It could be an MKB Abyssal plus something.
Galvin has always been an innovator, but I think he's just gone over the deep end on this one. It's actually too much. I'm gonna have to have a talk with him.
Oh, are you? Gonna call him up.
It's time to stop.
How much do we think Scat had to do with this?
Dude, I think he just lost a bet, honestly. Like, I think he's just like, okay, well...
Is Nahaz in the other room blaming Scat for...
You're a fucking idiot.
I think he's actually casting Chinese Dota right now. But I like to think that somewhere he's smiling. Like possibly one door down. I'm sure this is all Miracle though.
Yeah, definitely.
This is 100% just a Miracle build. So Shiva's Guard now picked up. OD is getting there.
I think he's already there.
I mean, and the BKBs are low, and he's got a Hex now. It's a 5-second BKB on the TA. I believe it's the same on the Weaver. Oh, 7-second. This is throwable. I still think Mineski could win. I believe.
Okay, they're
And they started off with the stun on Mushi. And the follow-up comes. There's the Hex debut. They have the hammer. There's a dieback on Mushi. 2
The
minutes.
exact thing that they can't let happen. Have
And he
Mushi
buys a rapier.
play by himself, get isolated, and get hexed. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. You say with very little surprise in your voice.
So let's go down
Straight down mid. Straight down mid.
Yeah.
To be fair, the Hex, that it was a really nice initiation with the Hex.
Yeah. Oh
And
wow,
you
he
just-
pressed the Hex button. Should we get a wild?
No, let the whole
Knicks
combo,
set it
bro.
up. But like literally, look where he's at though.
Dude.
He's halfway up the top lane with nobody within like 5 screens of him. That's going to happen. Like it has to.
No, we cannot.
Think of the only way you can lose this game, and it's literally that. The TA just being absolutely by herself for no reason.
It looks like Dyer's.
Ogre has a Shiva's Guard, by the way, to go with his eggs.
I think they are actually gonna do it.
This Ogre is huge.
Yeah.
Are we sure it's Fnatic goes to the Bounty Hunter?
Oh, Raven just got a kill on the Nyx Assassin at the least.
Yeah, that's a
scouted too far
That's cool,
forward.
that's cool.
That could well matter,
No,
Louis.
we need to
That's a
get this down.
dieback on the Nyx, mind
Okay,
you.
Raging Potato coming in.
It's gonna be a dead TM as well.
Oh, Astro.
No
Okay.
Mushi for a minute, and that BKB's down.
Dead
And they go. Raging Potato hot and heavy, but he gets hexed into the double wall. X might mark the spot indeed. He BKBs. He deals with the illusions slowly. Very slowly.
Are they gonna go back to Roche?
All the
Do you have to
BKBs.
go back to
You
Roche?
still have 40 seconds without Mushi. No Darkseer walls.
Oh, Open Wind's gonna heal Raging back to full.
I think they got this.
Yeah.
This Roche anyway.
What did they drop? Do you let Miracle take it?
Raven gets another kill.
Meanwhile,
Raven.
the rat is ramping up.
Oh my
Crystal
God.
Maiden, pathetic creature that she is, trying to defend this top lane. There's a stun, there's no multi.
Where's
And
the
Raven will turn
multi?
onto Jules, gives her another stun, still no multicast. Now the Shiva's Guard deployed, desperately trying to hold the line.
Okay.
Hold the line, Ogre, you can do it. No, he can't. That's Megas, and that is likely the game. And, well, unless they have an incredible Roshan fight. Meanwhile, Raging Potato does manage to find the Bounty
What
Hunter
happened
kill.
to the Aegis?
Aegis grabbed by the Life Stealer.
Okay, okay.
Who has it back at the base. The cheese, I think, got popped or destroyed.
Now, where's the Rapier TA still in the base? This is going to be the final fight, one way or another. With Megas,
Tell me he's not bringing the Rapier out. Okay.
Okay, but he doesn't have buyback.
That's
or?
the one thing they don't have on Mineski is great building killing potential if Mushi beats a Rapier. That problem for Mineski will also be solved.
So what's Mushi's buyback status like? This is actually extremely
I
important.
think he has a minute left.
He's gonna have it very shortly, but he
Oh, no,
needs
he has
800
it.
gold.
Yeah.
So
He can farm that pretty fast.
Well,
If he doesn't die farming.
Mineski's game
LD,
plan though
there's
is
no
just to go
creeps.
right now.
They got mega creeps. Where do
Go
you farm
farm,
the creeps?
farm the jungle.
Oh, that'll take forever.
Chill, bro. Chill.
I think what he should do is go for some hero kills to get his buyback. Kappa.
Oh boy. I don't even know what's about to happen here. I mean, we've got initiation on the Lifestealer.
Quick Hex, and Lifestealer has the Aegis. They don't want to overcommit on him.
Oh, he's super tiny.
Like, why did he buy a rapier? What if the rapier cost him his buyback and he's actually just going to lose this game through that?
I think he thought they were just going to somehow, like, there was like a panic, oh, they're going to rush down mid and try to throw us, and...
But you can't panic buy a rapier. You have to send a courier to the shop to get it.
Yeah, why? Actually, that's...
The panic rapier is the ultimate.
Oh my god, are they going to lose this game?
Well, everyone's alive,
Okay.
and they do have megas.
He's just hiding his rapier. He's trying
Raven's trying to stay calm.
He's
As the world crumbles around him, he's like, I will hit buildings.
Okay,
he's going to pick it up now.
Jules is dead.
No, Ghost Scepter. And they're gonna maybe stand the ground. No, Jules is really on an island here.
Miracle's not even
Next
there
up.
anymore. Miracle's defending the base.
Okay. Has Mushi shown the rapier? I'm assuming he has it now.
Yep.
Yeah. So now he's finally showing
got
it in his inventory.
Buyback rapier.
What did he drop for it?
Deso.
Okay. Fine, yeah.
And here we
Fine. I'll allow that, says Lumi.
I mean, if he dropped his BKB for that, then this is not fine.
I don't know. I feel like Mineski can't even like run away from it. Once Jules is gone, I'm like, you just go with.
They're so bad at dealing with
There's
megas,
no
though.
other fight.
Mski is really bad in this situation.
Yeah, but you're not going to win this game by attrition. Like, it literally comes down to one fight, and with the Ogre dead, it looks like it's Fnatic's.
Butterfly, now
Butterfly
complete.
E-Blade? No, he sold the E-Blade for a Butterfly.
No, there's no MKB here.
Wait, does it?
I don't think you can disassemble.
I thought you can.
I don't think so. But I can't say that I've tried to disassemble an
E-Blade?
Ethereal Blade.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I thought
Okay.
you can.
You can disassemble it.
Okay.
Doesn't have a recipe.
Did he sell the rest of the pieces? I guess so.
I think he just sold the Ghost Scepter, yeah.
The shame of that.
No, Miracle's not farmed enough to also sell that and buy
That's
a
true,
Butterfly
that's
and a buyback, so... Okay, go with the sleep.
Oh, he doesn't have buyback either.
Dare they follow?
Miracle.
He's got Aegis, Lumi, he's fine.
He just never runs out at the wrong time.
Never. Just doesn't happen, especially in this kind of a match. Oh boy. Mushi should be in pretty good position here. He just needs to jump on the right
We're
target.
gonna start with the Hex. The BKB comes out from Ohio. Beautiful bag with the wall, and the follow-up comes through. Now a fresh Hex available.
Oh
Looks like
my
he popped
God.
it on the Lincoln Sphere. They look to slaughter the Potato. Miracle grips, held in position. The banish though for Potato. He's still alive somehow. Gets the Hex up, turns. He's got the ultimate, I believe, hanging on to the hammer, but Raven's still BKB'd. He's gonna back away. They can turn this. They have to run. Fnatic are forced back. Everything committed now. Yet to get on the throne, and now they look for a bit more. The rage comes out, and then Ohio just surges away.
Yeah.
So a really stalwart hold there, but they couldn't find those big counter kills. Somehow, though, the cores do survive.
Well, structured defense-wise, they didn't even lose that much damage on their tier forwards because Miracle popped his Mansa and had them hold against Mega Creeps for a while.
And also, an equally good news for the Fnatic fans, Mushi did not lose his rapier
Okay.
yet.
I think Mushi should just put that rapier in base and rebuy his
You can't drop it after you pick it up, right?
Oh, damn.
No, you just go get yourself killed. No problem.
Oh, easy, easy.
It's an all-in.
Just buy a Bloodstone in your own fountain and suicide.
Now you are onto something, Blade.
That is some next level shit. This game calls for that kind of thing.
Did he sell the Butterfly when he saw the MKB? No, still has it there. So I don't even know. Did he even use the E-Blade before disassembling it? Like, didn't see it once.
He probably used it once.
Yeah, but it's like
I can't claim I've been able to keep up with every moment of this game as far as the cat work goes.
All right, looks like we have a basher now. Good job, Miracle. You found the Lifestealer item.
just clicking random buttons, random items in the shop under upgrade tab. It's just like, Butterfly sounds good, but it will be good still against the TA. Radiance and Butterfly stacked. Oh no, never mind.
TA.
And MKB for both of them. So
What does he drop for this?
That's a tough
Blink
question.
is actually like 50-50 here. I don't know.
Pike or Blink?
Yeah, you drop one of the two. You don't need
Okay.
both. And he decides to reduce his attack range, which can be detrimental, but you also get the value of blinking during refraction, potentially.
Yeah, that's probably.
I think when you're carrying the rapier, anything that more or less guarantees your escape is ideal, and Pike is... Generally, you're using the Pike to start the fight and get that quick pick off, so...
Well, despite the fact that Mineski's not great against Megas, they're kind of pushing it out, slowly holding it.
I think Fnatic just went into full damage control, panic mode when they saw Mushi buy the rapier, and they're like, guys, we can't throw this game. Please do not throw this game. And now they're just afraid to push.
Do you think this game's closer now than 20 minutes ago?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay.
Even with
Even
the
though...
Megas?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
because Mineski is actually farmed now to the point where they can kill buildings.
And they can kill heroes too.
If they convincingly win a fight.
Like this OD has, you know, that hex has done in so much work.
Yeah, the hex is huge. That said, I mean, they still probably have to win 2 fights with 4 buybacks up on Fnatic.
Oh,
Or staff to initiate. Jules does have the Ghost Scepter. He didn't pop it in time. Raven works on him, and from the rear, looking for the side swipe, they're gonna brain in the cavalry. Raging Potato is Mushi! Barely blinks out. He will live to tell the tale, but they work on Ohio instead. There's the Hex. Can they brain down Potato? He's got the BKB. Mushi just so hesitant to move in. He's already running home. He's like, guys, this one's up to you. The throne slowly getting hit. Raven scatters to the south, but they're gonna work on that pesky little bug. If they get a bash, they might get a kill. Unfortunately, they can't worry about heroes because creeps are their new worst enemy. The throne is desperately under siege now.
Hit the trucks, hit the trucks.
Is that what we're calling catapults now?
No, that's what I always call them.
The trucks.
Yeah. All right.
Mushi actually, like, he got, I think, maybe even Hexed and then Lotus, then he BKB'd and was able to get out.
Someone Lotused him. I think AU Lotused him, and then...
He just got the hell out.
And then he blinked out after that.
That was so close, though. That could have been just a rapier on the deck, and then Raven is the one man against
It's one of those crazy games where Mineski might get the rapier and not lose anyone and still lose, though, because they have the exposed throne. They do have a glyph available. Buybacks are up on both cores, and actually all 3 cores, if you still want to call the Nyx one. I think the Ogre
I think
surpassed him.
Ogre's the core, yeah, for sure.
What is his CS, by the way? 227 CS on the Ogre.
Just typical Jules things.
Somebody needs a Vlad on this team, or a Maelstrom, like...
Yeah, Mjolnirs, Vladimirs, everything that you can.
Just Shop's going to secret shop. Or Courier's going into shop.
OD gets a Moonshard, right?
Okay. Is that his buyback? No. Yeah, that's his buyback.
Okay. There's been a lot of casual buyouts here in such an intense game.
You might need that extra item, honestly.
Yeah, he only gets the active, though. He doesn't get the night vision, he doesn't get the double attack speed.
I don't know if I would throw away buyback for that.
Exactly.
You have Bloodlust as well. I don't know.
No, I think it's obviously the item you go afterwards, but before buyback is pretty insane.
Guys, it's a 66-minute game. CM has 4K net worth. Can we just get a round of clap in chat?
Pour one out for your boy Ninja Boogie.
Buying wards whole game.
He can't even buy a full one. He's stuck with the stick all game.
Oh my lord.
That's the support life right there.
Mineski, not ready to give this one up just yet.
Miracle has the full Abyssal. If he wants to get rid of buyback for it.
He's almost the normal lifestealer now. He's like a real boy.
I would say the Manta, the Butterfly, and Radiance right now is not that bad, holding down the base.
Yeah, but I think now that you got 2 MKB forced out of your Butterfly buy, I think you sell the Butterfly for a Mjolnir.
But he just got it like 10
I know,
minutes
but
ago.
they just got MKBs too, which makes that item literally Flutter. It's Flutter and attack speed.
I guess there's not a whole lot of thought, you just always flutter.
Well, the illusions still get evasion, right? They could tank the Megas for a bit. Look, it's tanky on the bottom lane.
It's true. It does propagate. For better or for worse. We have Roshan respawning in 30 seconds. I think that's it's definitely Rush number 4 at least, maybe 5.
Faceless is just chilling, man. They're like, great, this is gonna be the easiest winner bracket finals of our life. Miracle went for that build on Lifestealer, and then Fnatic can't close out the game against him. Easy birth to Boston, or so they think.
Maybe this is what it takes to beat Faceless.
Yeah.
You pick Lifestealer and go Radiance.
Well, I guarantee you they won't have seen it coming.
Yeah.
Even though he's done similar things on Jug and pubs and whatnot. This is a whole new level.
Alright, Jules is farming it up. Jules is really the AU guy of the C scene. He will
What
play
do you mean
support.
by that?
He will play support, but he is a core.
He just finds 2,000 gold randomly in every game. He's just like, he has a little a hole in the back where he just digs it up, types in, piping gold.
Yeah, that hole is in his carry's pocket as he cuts it open and then vacuums up his economy.
Jay's back to the top net worth just behind the TA, and you drop the rapiers, and she won't be boasting that too much. So
who got the Aegis?
Oh, they scanned. They know there's someone up the hill. Unfortunately, it's only Ninja Boogie.
Only Ninja Boogie.
I mean,
they're gonna go looking for that jump in momentarily, but Ogre just standing, a stalwart force in the front lines. Fnatic, they make
The
their
grip.
move. They grip the illusion!
Manta style paid for.
Take it the hell away immediately.
Wait, did Jules bloodlust the fake?
That would be amazing if he did.
I only saw him ignite the creep wave, but maybe he did.
Okay, that would be next level.
I mean, normally you're like Fiend Script not that important. This it's so important.
Yeah,
maybe a smoke broke on the ogre and he thought it broke on the illusion.
Okay.
Yeah,
If he's Fiend Scripting an illusion while in smoke, he has to realize that's a mistake.
well, he ran in and immediately gripped it, so I don't know if he wasn't stopping to see if the smoke broke.
Sure. Oh boy. Well, 1 minute later they'll reset that mistake, but that's more
That was
time.
the most hype thing that's happened in about 10 minutes. Not gonna lie.
All right, that's Fnatic. I mean, what
Aside
is
from that
Fnatic
one
waiting?
kill on Jules.
Fnatic's just waiting for a random pick, right?
Exactly. Yeah, they're just getting a one hero advantage. They have obviously the Aegis currently, but like,
By the way, I can't believe Ohio does not have Blink by now.
dude, Ohio's been carrying this game.
I know he has,
saved
but-
Jimmy's ass twice. He's been able to get double.
No,
walls
Ohio
out.
to me is the only one that hasn't thrown so far. Alright, that's not fair. AU's been playing great.
All
too.
other 9 players have thrown.
Absolutely. 100%
AU's
agree.
been playing great too.
Ohio's just sitting here like just this look on his face while everybody else is.
Let's
just
not
going
drag
bonkers.
Ninja Boogie into this, guys. Come on.
Yeah, Ninja's fine. I mean, Ninja can't throw anything because he has no
It's not
network.
even throw.
Yeah.
He's got a Ghost Scepter. Watch this game be won by a great CM ultimate.
I've been waiting, dude.
When
I've been waiting
there's-
for 70 minutes for a great CM ultimate. It's just not
You
happening.
might be waiting a little.
Oh my God, we see the first Nyx invest.
This is not the first Nixon Vince.
That might
think
be
it
the
might be.
first.
I've seen at least
You
one.
seen one? Okay.
But it's a rare sight. That's
It's the dawn of time. Life's difference. Nyx assassins. What is no moonshard on the Weaver? Kind of upset about that, to be honest with you. Like
I am extremely upset.
he's got VOT's level 2 and he has no moonshard. I'm assuming the TA has his.
I think
I've seen it.
Yeah,
a couple
Mushi's
times.
had it for like 20 minutes.
Raven is also thinking about panic buying a Divine when he dies, so he needs to go for that.
He's got an quick buy, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, these teams know they have to play another match after the series, right?
Right.
All right, so now having seen all 4 teams, right? Faceless is taking.
Clearly,
Faceless is taking the second series. You think?
It's not to say that the team, like, that's the thing about C, right? It's you might have a clowny game or an underwhelming one, and then the next game they come back, they look like gods. So, and I don't mean Golem gods. We've already seen him in this one, but yeah, it's hard to say. But if the teams play up to current form, it's Faceless by a mile.
Faceless has not lost a single game in these qualifiers. I wonder if that's ever been done.
Well, Newbie did it throughout the entire Chinese qualifier when they had that mega streak.
Cool.
Nyx Assassin still with that Midas, continuing to get more and more value. He's the only Midas carry in this game, right?
How does he not have?
Even Midas over Blink, and at the time I was like, that's a terrible move. You need that dagger really
Oh,
fast.
he knew.
He knew this game would be 72 minutes.
Ninja Bogey
knew
is like,
exactly-
come, grip me, please.
He knew exactly what Miracle was up to, and he's like, yeah, I need 2 Midases for this game, boys.
Well, the hour grows late. We hit the 72-minute mark. Feels like just a minute ago it was 62. Perception of time is a tricky thing, and
I think Jimmy's gonna try to ward the base.
Seems like that.
With the force staffing into the base and then dropping the ward over the tree line.
maybe. Well, Raging Potato guarding the tree line. They also have an ob, so he better be
I
careful.
mean, they have a gem on Aura too. Oh my
Chivas,
God.
he's gonna get him!
Oh God, you don't want to get out of there, Raging. What are you doing?
Goes in, doesn't BKB though. The stun not going to connect. Now the wall gets jumped. Now he lets the BKB go, and they're all coming.
Oh no, BKB down for a while.
Uh-oh. This could be dicey. They want to make their move forward. Surge onto Demon. They charge in. Buybacks are available on a few. Miracle forced to raid. Grip. And the grip goes on Jules. They want to kill that ogre, and they want to kill him fast. But RR to the rescue until he just gets shredded. Miracle moving into position. Infest. Pop back out and retreat a bit further. The wall committed now. The lane is Jules. They're gonna finish the ogre off. The ogre's down. The ding 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 is not enough. Miracle now in trouble. And they will retreat on the back of that. They know this space is just slowly being sieged out by creeps. They don't need to overcommit. That 3-kill double buyback was an 8,000, 7,000 gold swing? 7,000 gold swing.
Why would Raging force out the base for a Bane?
Because it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Bane's big.
That's how these things start,
I mean, I know
man.
Bane's important, but you don't want to commit your OD outside of base.
No, I'm not defending the play. I'm just trying to understand.
Like when he saw like if we had dire vision over here, and we saw that he just barely glimpsed him, and then it was like, okay, Shiva's
Win
barely
it,
gets
man.
vision,
Yeah.
and then he just kept on chasing, and it kind of snowballed against him. Like how these things start, it's not like hold my beer, I'm going in. It's more like I just think I see an opportunity.
God. That's the second divine.
That is. So we've casually accepted at this point that Mushi has his one divine, and that's not a big deal. But
Wait, what happened to the first?
did we miss something?
Did he die?
I mean, he must have, right?
What happened to his first divine?
It's on the courier.
When did he die?
It's in the base.
Yeah, it's in the fountain, but like, he definitely must have died. You don't just get to drop that on the ground, do you?
Are you sure you can't drop it on the ground?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
You didn't used to be able to.
They keep changing the rules for divine that I'm not even sure.
You've always had trouble with the
Yeah.
rules of Divine Review.
And BKB apparently. But
You can drop an ally's divine on the ground, but I felt it was kind of like soulbound after that. But like the fact that it's in the base means that he either did the Bloodstone Suicide thing or he literally just put it down. I don't think he did the Bloodstone Suicide thing.
oh my god.
So let's assume that he can just drop rapiers and there's no crazy next leveling going on.
All right, we finally get a Vlad. Holy crap! It's been
75 minutes. Mineski still basically in the same position they were about the 50-minute mark, I want to say.
which is better than the position they were in 30 minutes in the game.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Hey, this 15,000 at this point, man, that is not much. That's like it's like a 15% gold advantage. It's very minor.
That's 2 divine.
Oh, BOT level 2, opening up Mushi with the hex!
That's the play. Can they get the kill? Yes, they can.
Hammer down and looking for more. This is an angry potato, and it's gonna find 2 kills. Now looking for Ohio. Can they make it 3? Buyback is available. There's the hex, and I think they just backed the rest of the team.
Spike.
Calmly defending the base. They are 2v5ing the entirety of Fnatic. Now the Yules, they look for a 4th. Mineski not done yet. Hey you, come back here. I want a piece of you. This potato is mad.
No, they missed the blink.
I want my butter.
All right, they got hexed. They got hexed.
Gonna get him.
But look at all the
It's gonna
time.
be 4 down.
Look at all the time.
The base is being defended though. There's not even sieging.
Oh my god.
It's a quadruple takedown by RR God and Rage and Potato with the gank from behind. Gyrocopter would be proud.
All right, now we just go, right?
And by the way, OD has a refresher now.
Yeah, he's had it for a while. He's gonna ferry it out to refresh everything. He should.
And a Bloodborne.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what inventory he's gonna get.
This is the butterfly
BKB.
counter.
We're done with the BKB.
Okay, Raven is on the bottom, right? Is he going for? He can't push for shit. Look at his build. Is he trying to base race?
He's gonna be hard pressed to do so.
All right, buyback status check.
Lots of them available, and you really don't want to use them unless you have to as Fnatic.
What Raven wants to do is get one of them to TP back, and then he'll just BOT back home.
Dude, hold on.
That's what Raven wants. The preemptive.
You can't.
That is the right
RR's
play.
like,
That is the right play.
That you
RR
can't-
needs to get an Abyssal Blade.
Dive would be insane.
But he will make it out for now.
Well, actually, you need 2 Abyssal Blades.
That's true with the Lincolns, yeah.
Wait, Raging drop his BKB for both?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a butterfly now. I mean, this is... I don't know if he wants to stay on this. Does he
I
maybe...
don't think he stays
This
on
is just because they're dead and he'll pick the BKB back up?
I mean, it's a very good Lincoln's Breaker with a very short cooldown. Other than that, obviously you're limiting Weaver's potential. with
Weaver's the
refraction.
butterfly, yeah.
Actually, if you think about Raging Potato, all he has to do is stay in the base. He never leaves the base unless he BOT2 onto Nyx, right? And then you might not need your BKB.
I do want to point out Mushi just has 2 Divine Rapiers chilling in the well currently. He has eaten the Moon Shards. He has not upgraded his BOTs. He still sits on a Hurricane Pike and Blink Dagger at 80 minutes into the game.
By the way, Roche just going on. I think it's like the 7th one or whatever.
There's just no item slots for the heroes that matter.
No, you give it to Jules, right?
Cheese? I think actually. Over Cheese is insane here, actually. But he gets the Aegis? Okay.
Cheese for CM.
She's rich. That's gold
uh,
value.
She is worth 7k. She is rising.
Yeah. Came from a poor family, started from the bottom, and now we're here.
Well,
still
I
at
wouldn't
the
say
bottom.
she's at the top. She's
still
still at the bottom.
I don't know.
But the bottom is rising.
Yeah.
I said we're here. I didn't really assume that anything had changed, but
Let's not get carried away.
Oh my god. They scout Demon. The
Demon.
Courier.
And the courier. But more importantly, the demon. Oh, he stole a cheese. Look, oh, that's his cheese.
Yeah.
His personal cheese bearer.
Easy.
Gem down, and let's see. Do they have gem available in the shop?
All right, how much will Fnatic flip if they lose this game?
Even if they win this game, I feel like they're slightly tilted already.
Yeah, I mean, after yesterday, they had a really, really rough loss, followed by actually a really good win, so it kind of is in a weird spot. Like, it was against Mineski, too, where it's like, they felt like they really should have won that game, and then it just got so one-sided so quickly. But, he's got a low charge.
I go back to what I said earlier, guys. The Fnatic carries are done farming. They're out of item slots. Ohio's basically done farming.
40 minutes ago.
I know, but now that was like they're going to be done farming soon. Now they're actually done farming.
And 35 minutes later, the Weaver buys a Moon Shard, okay? So...
And getting rid of that gem is actually huge because they can't scout RR.
He can just do whatever he wants now.
Yeah.
Like, they're just gonna pay for the
and you have
sentries.
no inventory slots for sentries, really, on anyone.
This is where Mski.G just buys, like, 90 sentries and gives it all to, like, the bounty hunter or
Well,
something.
no, he needs to save buyback. He's only got 3 KP.
He has to give it to the Bane, actually.
Yeah. He's finally got the BOT too, which...
Who was that team who won with, like, the 5 BOT, or the 4 BOT level 2 strat? I'm trying to remember. This was pretty recently.
I have not seen the game, but...
They were down megas, and they came back because they had 4 BOT level 2s, and then they had 1 ganking hero, and they would just all, like, TP in together and just pop out. I think it might have even been with the Knicks.
Okay.
God, I can't remember now, but...
Oh, Raging, please. You have no BKB. You should not be here right now.
No, well, here he is.
Moosh like, oh, hey, buddy. How you doing? Ohio wants to get in nice and close, but they just assume there's got to be someone behind him. Like, there's no way
There's no
OD
way Raging Potato will
is
play by himself.
Except he is.
Yeah.
And now he's jumping back towards the front line here. Nick's Assassin is the
Oh,
perfect
God.
conveyor. But he has to Bloodthorn Hex the Weaver immediately, or force staff him.
So apparently you can drop Rapier now. That was
Okay.
a patch change.
Okay, at least it wasn't like always the case. They did modify that, which makes me not a complete idiot.
They
But
keep changing the rules.
nice frog.
I mean, all I'm going to say is this game is so baffling that if we're a little baffled, guys, I think forgiveness is in order. Or not. You can try and execute us. But the game continues on nonetheless.
Oh, they're looking.
He's a very difficult kill, though.
No, man, they have 2 ways to break Lincolns, right? Hex and Bloodthorn. And that's
that's
instant waves.
That's assuming he doesn't. Oh, here we go. Looking for the stun. He gets it off. Mana Bird's
No!
Raging!
No. What? Now he doesn't have BOT.
Meanwhile, top lane, they found Jules. The Ogre, though, has the Aegis. The BOT's coming in. The creeps get killed off. Mushi is going to finish the job, and now they all scramble to get in position. Raging Potatoes there. Aegis pop. Ohio wants to go, but he gets hexed. He gets focused. Dash once. Actually, has he used the Abyssal yet? The OD Hammer comes down. Wants to finish the job. The wall is there. Fnatic from behind. With the vacuum. The computer can't handle it. Ohio going in. A double wall. It's an absolute disaster for Mineski on that side. And on the other, Ninja Boogie surviving through it all. RR trouble comes the Countess, tries to retreat. Going with the auto text. Beautiful stun again. Miracle's back in. Wants to get the job done. Somehow the OD lives through it all. And now they slap Jamushi. Rapier on the ground. Not done yet. Miracle has no item slots, but he just keeps on hitting the 4.
Oh my
They
God.
get 5. They've held.
All right, Bushan, is this what you use Bushan? They're all fucking dead.
Boos. Fucking. Yeah.
Ninja Mugen, you have a slot. Pick up the Divine. Go hit the buildings, Ninja, please. All right, go down mid. Go down mid.
Okay, so 1 Rapier in Mineski's hands, 1 useless Rapier in Fnatic's. They're going to be going right down the mid lane. They've used all their buybacks, and now Fnatic don't have the TA.
Oh my lord! And now the Weaver going forward. They find one more. They found. I think he's bounty hunter.
It's a dieback.
Oh,
it's a
my
complete train wreck. They're down 2 heroes for 80 seconds. No buybacks available. I think the graph says it all, guys. It was a 25,000 gold lead about 40 minutes ago, and it has slowly but surely tipped against Fnatic.
All right, refreshers, Necro 3s, everything's coming out now.
Miracle knew. He knew in his heart of hearts when he went for the Manta Radiance Lifestealer.
Look, I'm gonna say the iPhone 7 build held the base up to this point, right?
All right, well, this could be the end for Fnatic. They can't even rat it out because very intelligently, Mineski's push out the top lane, push out the bottom lane. They have nothing to get inside the base. They can't go for a throne. And Mineski, they bring down the creeps. Joel starts getting ready to hit on the buildings. The Angry Ogre has arrived.
Here we
TP
go.
home. Weaver. Lifestealer coming in, and the Weaver, for the time being, just sitting very far back. Fnatic not even trying to defend. They're going for one last hurrah. They won't have time for the TA. I think they're going to lose this game, guys. Tier 4s are falling. There is a clip available. Great stun onto Demon, keeping him out of position. Jules going in for the jugular with the multi as the BKBs get forced. The wall is dropped. The Mineski don't care. They keep on surging forward. Throws, dropping low, about to fall. One last grip, one last hurrah for Demon, but it's not going to matter. The Rapiers have been turned against Fnatic, and they have thrown this game. They have lost horribly. Oh, that.